They have no place in the spiritual world. There's no salvation for white people. I have some unfortunate news. There will be no salvation for white people. There's nowhere they can go. So they're not going to be ruling over anything. Nothing. Some people say, well, white people, they can help us. And that's power. A helper is a powerful fucking position. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I just understood.
How you going to help me without some type of authority to help? I got it. No, you don't. Get the fuck away from me. You don't got nothing.
I got it.
Help is very authoritative. No, I'm handling that over there for you guys. I do that for the black supremacists. No, you stand over there. I got this. No, you don't. Get the fuck out of here.
You got this.
That's authoritative. How do they help us without some authority? Mm-hmm. They cannot help us. Period. Get on your hands and knees now. Huh?
That works.
That's why when the police come, we can't help them in our situation. When the white police come, they say, get on your hands and knees now, right? Mm-hmm. Why they don't let us help them with their investigations and things? We can help. Get on your hands and knees now, nigga. There's a reason for that.
You ain't even the one.
No. I don't need your help. Shut up.
Can't help.
So white people can't help us. Literally. They cannot help us. They cannot have a meaningful position in what we're doing. Can they do a whole bunch of unmeaningful shit? Yes. Yes. It's unsubstantiated and insignificant, and it doesn't accumulate to anything. Bob did it yesterday. Peter did it too. Who gives a fuck? Peter sent 500,000 last week, and I forgot what that white guy name was the week before that. It's unmeaningful, insignificant. Yes, white people can have an unmeaningful and insignificant position in what we're doing. No meaningfulness.
$1 million.
Yeah. Okay. Can they come and be among us?
No.
Can they come and be with us?
No.
Can they have a role in what we're doing?
No.
Hell to the motherfucker, no. King said no.
Can they help us?
No.
Too much authority.
Explain why not.
Too much authority that we have given them. Their new fate is a complete non-authoritative position in the world. Period. All white people. They must accept a complete non-authoritative position in the universe. Period.
Correct.
In the complete universe. Any form of authority.
Supremacy. I would like to thank you all for attending this divine engagement, this divine meeting, the continuation of this script.
So white people can't help us. It's over with for them. Fear not white people. Fear not their institutions and what they think they can do, and worry not about them. That is not to say that there will be no challenges for us. No challenges, no existence. But stay focused. Don't let your fear of challenges and your desire to avoid them cheat you out of your greatness and what your life purpose and your life mission is. And that happens to a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
A lot of black people could have been great leaders and great pioneers and great warriors, but they fear of dealing with challenges that would have made them great, cheated them out of their prophecy. So they are just imitators of what our greatness once was. They are not generals and chieftains. They are not true warriors and true commanders. They just got the uniforms on with some long-ass names. And they're safe. They don't want to step up to any challenges. And wherever they hear that some challenges might be, that's the place they're not going to be. And they think they're smarter, though. We're just playing it smart. Mm-hmm. We're doing the smart thing. Mm-hmm. Let them rule. How's that smart? Huh? We're doing the smart thing. Let them stay in power. Let's not do nothing about it but obey. That's intelligent. I'm gonna tell you what's wise, brother. I'm gonna give you some wisdom. Let them rule. Obey. Huh? Don't go against anything that they say. Don't resist them at all. Just be a part of their system and roll with the punches. Let them wreak havoc on the universe with zero resistance for another 400 years. I'm telling you what's wise. If that's the type of wisdom you have for me, get the hell away from me. Let them keep going upside of black people's head and don't do nothing about it. I'm telling you what's wise. Let these institutions keep taking our children and thinking they can tell us what to do and do whatever, anything they want to us. And don't do nothing about it. Now, if you were smart, you'd take my advice. And if we get into a little skirmish and battle with them, people say, I told you so. I told you should have did nothing.
What's with that?
I told you should just let them do whatever the hell they want to do. Huh? Mm-hmm. I told you shouldn't have said nothing. I told y'all about talking about that black supremacy. Mm-hmm. Huh? I told y'all. Y'all should have been quiet and been over. And opened your ass cheeks. Huh? I told you. When they tie that rope, you get in and put it around your neck. This is a fact. And this is the wisdom that our people have for us. We go among our elders. Don't do nothing. Shh. Huh? That's the wisdom that you have. What if you told that to Shaka Zulu? What would he say? So you think you can tell that to us? You think we want to hear that shit? Huh? We don't want to hear it. We don't have the spirit to hear that. We're not the ones to hear that. That message is not for us. We can do it. We can do it. If you can make us bow down and obey the white supremacy, you could turn a lion into a vegetarian willingly. Huh?
Right.
Willingly. One thing I learned in the voodoo is that everything has a nature to it. Everything has a nature. And the spirit of something is its nature. And the power is understanding its nature. Huh? Mm-hmm. And its personality is a byproduct of its nature. So everything has a nature and a personality. And that's the spirit. And understanding that is the spiritual power that it possesses. Well, we have a nature and a spirituality. Some of our natures is to rule, to conquer, and to be victorious. Mm-hmm. And some of our natures is to be ruled. Mm-hmm. People got to decide. Are they with the rulers? Or are they being ruled by the white man? Some people don't have a choice. They're going to have to accept their nature before it's too late. Before they in 1,000 ropes and chains. I could put up with it. Now you're fighting in what? Shackles. But if you had a self-realized a while ago, you wouldn't have to realize how rebellious you was in captivity. Some of us become self-realized before captivity. That's why we never end up in it. Huh?
Absolutely.
We know we're not going to cooperate with the police. That's why we never get in front of them.
Absolutely.
Am I right? You ain't got to put me in handcuffs to realize how much I love freedom. That's a reality.
No, you're not.
Some of us already know we ain't going for it. And there's some of us that ain't going for it that have not self-realized that we ain't going for it. And that's a problem. Because they cannot effectively not go for it. And they find themselves in situations that they could have prevented if they was vanguard and ahead of the situation. They tried to pretend like they were more peaceful and more accepting and more tolerant of something that they wasn't than they were.
Where that gonna lead you?
And when a situation went down, they tried to turn into Hercules. At too late. Huh? It's too late. You surrounded by all the forces. You should have realized that a while back. And I want to say that's over 60% of black people that are like that. The spirit is in them. They just refuse to realize it. They be lying. I like white people. They're cool. Ain't got one right friend. Don't leave they block. You know what I'm saying? Because I go to a store where white people are at. I'm cool with white people. They lying. Go to an all-black church. Pastor black. Everybody in the church black. Huh?
They like white people.
Yeah, no, I like everybody. Quit lying.
You don't even know.
Show us where you like white people at. Some black supremacists have sat down with more white people than black people that love white people. Do you see the contradiction? Marcus Garvey sitting down with the KKK. Elijah Muhammad sitting down with the KKK. Huh? The Black Panther Party sitting down with the KKK. The Nazis. The average black person in the community love white people. Ain't never seen one of them in their life. Huh? Because my Bible tells me so. But in reality, you do not love white people in no real way. You're fooling yourself. You avoid them by nature, by order, and by natural order. And the black people that say that they love white people, and most, they're just indifferent. Do you understand? The highest love that they have for them is indifference. I just see them and I don't say nothing. How's that you love everybody? Do you hear me?
Right.
I just mind my business. I love everybody. How's minding your business loving everybody? I don't bother nobody. How's not bothering people loving people? You don't love white people. The average black person don't.
Right.
That's a myth. You just don't want to admit and come out your mouth and say, the hell with them crackers. That's what it is. You don't have the audacity and the authority to say how you really feel about them. But your actions show that if a white person is walking past you, you move way out the way. You don't want to be bumped or brushed by a white person downtown, am I right? You get way over. But I like everybody. I don't hate anybody. I love all people. But 99% of the people that you look at on a 24-hour day-to-day basis is black. And then you got one black guy that'll go out and find one white bitch. Huh? And make him think that he love white people because he got one white woman. And that black person don't love white people. They just love how white people love them. Uh-oh. I ain't going to no uncharted ground, am I? Stop me now if I'm going in the wrong direction. They don't even love white people. They love how white people love them. Huh? They don't get with white women because white women, they love white women. They get with white women because they know white women love what?
Yeah.
Them. So that what I've just shown is that 80% of black people that say they love white people are lying. They talk about how corny white people are, how goofy, how they smell like cat, rat, dog, and baloney. Just be honest. You love products that white people produce. Huh? You like the purses that they make, and the wigs that they make, and the pants that they make, and the clothes that they make, and the cars that they make, and the buildings that they make, and the money that they give you, and the resources that they provide. You don't love white people. Get rid of all the materialism and see how many of these Negroes will go sit out in the middle of the forest with hippies. Huh? Get rid of all the Louis Vuitton and all that, right? Get rid of all the materialism, throw it all out and see how many of them going to be sitting in the middle of nowhere with some crackers around a barn fire. Is your auntie going to do that? Is your grandma going to do that? So how much of a myth is that, though? Get rid of Mercedes-Benz and Lexus and all this. Get rid of everything that white people make. All tomorrow is all off the earth. See how many of us sit in the middle of the forest with white people. Ain't gonna happen. We like frequenting establishments where they're at. Destroy the establishment and see how many of us sit in the middle of a park with Billy and Sarah. It's not gonna happen. So even our false love of white people is false, and is only a utilitarian concept. Am I correct? So all of this genuine love that we have for white people as a black people does not exist. Period. And we are fake spiritually by saying that we like white people. We are lying spiritually. We are hypocrites because we don't like them.
We can't love that person.
It's impossible. We're hypocrites. We love what they do for us. And we don't want to sacrifice them by telling them how the fuck we really feel about them for what they do. Everybody that say don't speak against white people is getting something from them. The people getting less from them give a fuck less about them.
Correct.
Am I teaching?
Teach.
So how can we manifest black supremacy and black divinity if we are a race of lying hypocrites? Even our love of white people is a false is part of a disillusionment that we suffer from. And if you're living in a hallucination and a delusion, how are you going to do things right? If you're on a trip called love